This is HR Streaming with another reaction video. This one would be the 2018 Comic-Con trailer for Glass, the Samuel L. Jackson focused movie that's a follow-up to M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable, way back in the early 2000s. I was kind of curious about this particular project. M. Night Shyamalan hasn't had a heck of a lot of, he hasn't had a strong track record with his movies. So, but Unbreakable was one that I saw and I happened to like, and it was, it was the movie he made after The Sixth Sense, so this was, back when he actually, had a, that was before, he had an awful track record of movies. This was one of the Unbreakable was one of the few good movies he'd ever done, I don't necessarily want to say too many bad things, about the guy, although he was responsible for the Last Airbender, which what a waste. But anyway. I'm at least intrigued about this, about the Glass trailer, so I might even, if I like this, I might even see Glass when it comes out. I was interested in the idea of the characters in Unbreakable. It was kind of this, modern day, or then modern day reinterpretation of a superhero genre and superhero movie, and it even had like the file to serial numbers off reinterpretations of comic books, that kind of thing. And I thought Samuel L. Jackson was pretty compelling as Mr. Glass, and how it was he was kind of like the stealth supervillain of the entire thing, even though it looked like for most of the movie, he would be the advisor. But let's see how this goes.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am.
Please do.
My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist. My work concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field. I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
James McAvoy.
Good for you.
Bruce Willis.
The three of you've convinced yourselves you have extraordinary gifts, like something out of a comic book. David Dunn, the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago. What do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers.
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question there are 24 identities
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, señora. We almost got you, bro.
that live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
And yet, it is true.
My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
No way.
And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets. Some of us can still bend steel. I've been waiting for the world to see that we exist. May I meet the beast? I hope for your sake that he likes you. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. A lot of people are going to die. Don't do this.
What do we call you, sir?
First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
Huh. I don't know what to think of this. I don't know what to think of this trailer. That was some weirdness. Um, I gotta say, it's kind of not positive. I'm not that into this. I mean, it looks more promising than the Titans trailer that I reacted to last night. That much I can say. Um, like honestly, I think this would actually be I think I would be actually interested in this, except for James McAvoy's character, who and whatever James McAvoy's character is supposed to be. I guess a multiple personality disorder super villain. I don't know, and it's kind of odd to have a character like that in 2018, considering how that would be like this is kind of a quote unquote real world treatment of superhumans, and multiple personality disorder hasn't been a thing for years. It hasn't been a diagnosis for years. It's been um, like it's more commonly known as dissociative identity disorder, and like basically nothing on the scale of McAvoy's character. I think there was this thing where he was being called the Beast at some point in the trailer. Huh. I don't know. But I don't know, guys. um, maybe the movie itself would make more sense than the trailers did, but yeah, I'm not feeling this. I at least wanted to give it a shot, but meh. Half of it seems like most of it seemed like I was looking at like a Stephen King novel or movie, a Stephen King movie, and it kind of looked like at least half the images were more imagined, or taking place from somebody's deranged point of view rather than being what's actually happening. Like, yeah, it's so hard to tell what the heck was going on, but let's see. But like, if not for McAvoy's character, I mean, like, he's a good actor. I mean, like, I've had no problem with the roles he's had in the past. I haven't seen all the James McAvoy movies, but he made a pretty decent Professor X, and well, I guess this is him living long enough to be the villain. But I don't know. I kind of feel like if they'd gone with a different kind of villain or a different kind of portrayal for his character, then maybe it would have. Then maybe it would work. I'm just not. I just kind of look at every frame that McAvoy's character was on the screen and just being like, wow, I'm not feeling this. But Samuel L. Jackson's Mr. Glass and Bruce Willis's David Dunn, those seem relatively fine. I mean, they're both fairly old, and they look like they've spent most of those years, in some kind of like a asylum or assisted living or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But I did forget that besides David Dunn's like super durability that was implied in the first Unbreakable, that he also had this thing where when he touched people, he could like sense bad things about them, sense their motives, or he got these contact flashes of what they were hiding, and so I'd forgotten that was a thing, and but they made use of it in this trailer, and they seem to be making use of it in this upcoming movie. So that's neat, and clearly Samuel Jackson's Mr. Glass, he's fully embracing the supervillain role. I mean, even more than before, where he was like, "Oh yeah, I really am the supervillain of this piece because supervillains tend to be the polar opposite of the hero, and some of them are even friends. So you need me." And like he was throwing in he was throwing his dibs in that arena at the in the first movie. Spoilers for a movie that came out not long after The Sixth Sense. But I guess now he's just letting it all hang out. He's just going, okay, I'm gonna go full Lex Luthor, Doctor Doom, or at least making that, or at least kind of shooting for that, and kind of ending up somewhere in the vicinity of the Mad Thinker. But all right, that's about all I got. So yeah, I'll say this is probably something that I'm going to end up passing on, just based on this trailer. I mean, future trailers might be more intriguing, and I might go, okay, I see where they're going now. But anyway, it was fine, I guess. But if you want to see more reaction videos like this, and you like what I'm doing, then like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at HR Streaming. That's HR is capitalized, streaming is not, but it's at HR Streaming, one word. And I guess when there's another thing to react to, I'll see what I can do and react to it. So, alrighty guys, take care of yourselves. Bye.